Such a great song.
So
the voice
good.
of Luisa, Jessica Darrow, joins us now. How lovely to see you.
Good morning.
I'm so happy to be here, guys.
It's lovely to meet you.
Thank you for coming in. So, 1.3 billion streams. Now, when you do a Disney movie, the chances are you know this is going to do quite well. This is a pretty good film. But what about that?
I mean, it's felt very surreal. I can't say, that I necessarily expected it. I knew that, this film was so special, but I had no idea that it would transcend in this way, to be quite honest.
I mean, a lot of it was the soundtrack as well. I mean, the story's beautiful and magical. It's got all of those elements you want in a Disney movie. But then the soundtrack, it was just like you watched it the first time and you were already singing along to it. It was
Yeah. Especially We Don't Talk About Bruno.
Especially
I
that
know,
one.
the first time I heard it, I was freaking out. I'm like, what?
I think that was Disney's first #1 for 30 years. I think it was
Yeah.
Aladdin that was the last.
Yes,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is crazy to me.
Yeah.
And your song also, obviously, 248 million views on YouTube as well. So that seemed to really resonate with people. And funnily enough, although it's sort of a children's thing, when you listen to the lyrics, I mean, it's
Everyone
quite
can
tragic
relate
in a way.
to
Yeah.
it. Yeah, the lyrics are extremely tragic. It's I also, I didn't know how people would respond to it because, I know I relate to the lyrics and they are very devastating, but at the same time, it's got this like really fun beat.
Yeah.
So, it's like you're listening to it and you're like shaking your butt, but then you're crying and it's like
Works on all levels.
It kind of
doesn't it?
works on all levels, right?
So tell us
Yeah.
about Luisa then, because she is the rock of the family.
She is the strong sister. So everyone in the Madrigal family has a special gift and hers is super strength. So therefore, she's got to literally lift churches and wagons and donkeys. And so she's expected to have this physical strength, but it then also comes with this mental strength that is required as well.
And so visually as well, here you've got this sort of strong and powerful woman, and when you think sort of traditionally what a Disney princess would look like, these are two very different images.
Yes.
And that has resonated with so many people that sort of identify so much more with Luisa than they maybe do with, Belle or someone like that.
Yeah, well, and to be clear, she is technically not a princess, but I think that's what's amazing is that, you've got this new character that everyone can see themselves in. It doesn't have to be someone who is a princess or is a royal or has to be, like, given this title. It's actually someone who is amazing because of all that she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, there's so many, you see so many times now that, that kids can look at this and think, oh my God, that could be me.
Yeah, as someone who also, I didn't really grow up with anyone who felt like me in any Disney movies, and now here I am as an adult, and I get to be I guess this would be a version of a Disney princess, she's kind of the new version.
So what was life like just before you did the audition?
Pandemic.
Yeah.
No shower vibes, chilling on the couch, watching my 6th movie in a row. I'm sitting.
Work was quiet.
Yeah, work was very quiet, yes. And, no one knew if we'd be able to make art in the same way again, let alone at all. So, I was just hoping for an opportunity. I had actually auditioned for this role right before the pandemic had started. So, we're just thinking about death. I'm not thinking about anything else. I was terrified.
Yeah.
But then I got this call as things started to, look up, and I truly was not expecting it. I was so, I was floored. I was literally in my very small Williamsburg apartment in Brooklyn and sitting with my best friend who I was living with at the time. And then I started recording remotely, which was
What was your
pretty
audition
crazy.
song? What did you sing?
My audition song was I'll Make a Man Out of You from Mulan. And yes, I did do every single character voice. So yeah, I was told by the casting director, she was like, okay, so impressive that you can do all those different voices, but you could just be yourself in the callback.
So then you get invited to be part of this new Disney Christmas advert. And so this is a lovely thing. This is called The Gift. And it's supporting Make-A-Wish Foundation, which I know they work very closely with. They do all their wonderful
they're
work.
amazing.
And you've been asked to provide the vocals for this.
Yes, a true gift to be voicing the gift. So it's actually a story about a young girl named Ella who's about to become a big sister. It's a video at the end of the 3-part trilogy that started 2 years ago. And when they asked me to be a part of it, it really did feel like the proper fit, being someone who just played a Disney sister. And so now it's fun to be doing this in the light of Christmas and the holidays. You know, Disney's already magical in itself, so...
Well, Disney at Christmas, you can't...
Disney at Christmas, so of course I was like, yeah, of course I will do it.
It's about, I think it's about 3 minutes long. Obviously, we've had to chop it down a little bit, but you get a little bit of a look at this.
I'll be your best friend, love you to know it. You're all I've been looking for and a little more.
And that's really sweet, isn't it? It's so sweet.
Isn't it?
You have such an amazing voice.
Oh, thank
Just
you.
beautiful.
Thank you so much.
It's gorgeous. You've been working on something, and funnily enough, we had Aidan Turner in not that long ago, and he was talking
Yes.
about working with you. And this is 15 Love, isn't it?
Yes.
This is for Amazon, I think, next spring, summer. So it's got a little bit of a wait, but
Yes.
you've been busy filming away.
I sure have. I've been here since July. I've been loving every minute of it. I've been manifesting coming back to London since I actually studied at Shakespeare's Globe for a school year. I was very lucky when I was 21. Yeah, I turned 21 here, where it didn't really matter, right?
Yeah.
But it was such an amazing experience, and I'm just so honored to be back. You know, the UK just has this wonderful thing where I feel like artists are just always cherished here, actors, performers. So I feel very grateful and lucky to have been able to do the thing that I've studied my whole life for
yeah.
And
here in the city I
you were
love.
here for a great summer as well.
Yes, a great summer, a hot one. I brought the heat. Sorry, guys.
And you're doing your own music, going back and doing your own
I
stuff?
am. I actually started doing some... Well, I've actually been doing it for like the past 3 years now, but it wasn't, you know, very big. But I guess Encanto has started to give me the very wonderful platform to be able to start showcasing the poetry that I've written by myself in my bedroom and put music to it. So when I go back, I'm definitely going to be
more
getting
of
back
that.
into
One
it. Yeah.
final quick question.
Yes.
Has anyone spoken to you about an Encanto sequel?
I'll let you know when I know. I've been praying for it.
Yeah,
But
yes.
you know what? I feel like it's gotta happen.
That'll do, that'll
You haven't
do.
even seen Luisa's room. Like,
No,
everyone wants to see
exactly.
Luisa's
We do,
room.
we do.
Exactly.
It's
You
so
know?
true.
We'll
Well,
take that as
hello.
a very positive maybe.
Yes, I'll take it too.
Thank you very much.
Of
Thank you.
course.
Lovely to
Thanks
see
for
you.
having me, guys.